not off. It's just a matter of making it.
Here's Marc Gasol, who hasn't had a big impact on this series. That basket will not count. Contact came before the shot. So it looks like, well, let's see what they say here. Contact right there against Allen before the gather.
I don't know. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't count. That should count, and he should be at the line. Yeah, they're going to count it. I totally agree with that. I mean, he definitely had the gather, and he got hit. And he followed through it. There's the gather. Yeah, that counts all.
The sweet offensive start. LeVert off the handoff from Allen. Here he comes slithering into the paint, off balance, and he's headed to the free throw line. The offensive skill in this kid's game is something to see. And what a start for the Brooklyn Nets, up 6.
Well, this is what he does well all the time. He's a guy who can create shots. He is a pure scorer team, and they were throwing everybody at him, and it didn't matter.
Luwawu-Cabarrot's 3 won't go, and then Siakam at the other end of the floor. The first 5 from the field, they've opened up a 6-point lead. Marc Gasol straightaway 3. Well, he can stroke it from the outside. Timeout Nets. Faces up, tough matchup here against LeVert. Double team, Lowry on a 3. Raptors had hit 5 straight shots. Offensive rebound, that is Van Vliet. Off the pretty feed from Gasol.
Playing to prove that he belongs in the NBA. Jared Allen fighting to try to be the starting center next year. If you remember when Jacques Vaughn first took over, he inserted DeAndre. Okay, they didn't even treat him at the timeout, but he just tried to signal to their bench.
Norman Powell has checked in, and he gets right to work. And after a strong start, has gone cold. Ibaka thought about it. Here he comes down the paint. Little floater. Nets wanted to travel. No whistle. Ibaka with his first bucket. 6 seconds to shoot. Rodion Skuruc. A little bit short. It's saved by Musa. Raptors push the other way with Siakam. Powell from 3. Offensive rebound. Ibaka, and he cleans it up.
Now that's a great 2-for-1 down the stretch. A dunk and an offensive rebound putback to give yourself 4 more points and push the lead to 7. It's great. They haven't been able to guard effectively at all. You know, they're trying to play a little bigger on Siakam, so they're in other places.
Ibaka, tough fadeaway over the top of Luwawu-Cabarrot. Still no official word on Kyle Lowry, who left this game early, or should I say late in the first quarter. A little bit of an ankle injury. Ibaka is there to clean it up. Jacques Vaughn wants a timeout as Toronto extends its lead back to a dozen. Bench already. Just an incredible number. Mentioned Nurse going deeper than normal early in this opening half. Ibaka builds on that number.
But 22 of those 24 that they've gotten off their bench are from, or 20.
Some fight.
They've got Chris Chiozza on Serge Ibaka.
Powell dropping a hammer.
I don't know exactly what. Toronto going zone right here.
LeVert denied by Ibaka. Anunoby had it poked away. Powell trying to tap it out to Davis on the wing, and the Raptors turn it over.
I mean, here's the dunk. Chiozza on Ibaka. Jared Allen just coming to help, just starting to come. Jared Allen going to go without a shot. He didn't have one in game 3. We're halfway through the second quarter and he doesn't have one. And the Raptors.
Yeah, it's kind of becoming a thing at this point. Amazing for Allen. Can they feed the big fella? Johnson triples around Davis and then denied again. Ibaka doing it defensively. A pretty setup off the dribble. Timeout Brooklyn. Matt Thomas showing the sweet stroke going glass, and it's all Raptors on TNT.
It took him like 5.5 quarters to get a shot, and now he gets 2 on 2 possessions. But again, Ibaka, both teams playing a lot of zone now.
Ibaka left open. Boy, it is target practice for Serge Ibaka. He's got
become a pretty good three-point shooter since coming into the league. Shot 39% during the year.
Everyone thought a whistle was going to be blown. Didn't come. That's another offensive rebound. Open three, Luwawu Cabarro, but he is fouled and will shoot 3 free throws for the Nets.
Very good, very tough. Are used to playing against bigger people, but they're still going to give away size every night.
Terrence Davis on an open three.
I mean, they don't get a lot of open ones. That one was wide open. Garrett Temple's a good shooter. Got to make those.
Anunoby was just kind of held up by Chiozza. And a chance for the Raptors to build on.
It's one of only 4 Nets players to have scored 50 or more points in a game and also a triple-double in their career. The other 3 are Kyrie Irving, Vince Carter.
And they're playing fast. Offensively, they've played okay. But defensively, this is open gym night.
Serge Ibaka.
Good and ready to move on to the next day.
Three-pointer from Kuruc won't go. 104-83, but you're right. Just an infectious personality, beloved by his players, and hopes that he'll get a strong look for that long-term job in the offseason. Meantime, as he trails the play. Final 90 seconds of the quarter. Ibaka again.
Wow. Serge Ibaka is putting on a show. 12 for 13 to get to the 50 that Jack Vaughn wanted.
Here comes Temple extending, and a chance at 3 for Temple. It's on Ibaka. One of the few things.
And she's on her way home.
Stan paying close attention to our video fan board. Here's Musa, open floor, and contact. Looked like Musa didn't appreciate it. Now players pushing and shoving. Van Vliet and Temple exchanging words. Well, Musa definitely didn't appreciate the extra little oomph in that foul from Van Vliet. Not with his body vulnerable.
There was nothing there. This is a strong guy. He's not going to let you get the ball up at the rim. That is a great effort. Look, if I had to describe the Toronto Raptors in one word, the word I would use is relentless. They're up 25 points, up 3-0 in the series. This game is pretty much over. This series is pretty much over. And Fred Van Vliet is not going to surrender a layup. These are the habits you build. You play hard all the time, and this team does. So then you never have to think, Spiro, oh, okay, now I need to play hard, and I can let this go. This is how Fred Van Vliet competes all the time. He didn't do anything there. He grabbed the guy and didn't let him get the shot up. Musa's not used to this. Look at this. He's going. He doesn't wind up. It's a play on the ball. He's not going to let him get the ball up. That's how basketball should be played. That's a great effort by Fred Van Vliet. We should honor that kind of play in the league.
I heard Scott Foster going to the replay monitor to determine if there was anything excessive. Again, it's not about intent. It's just about the result.
But I don't think he does anything, and he doesn't push him at the end of the play. I looked for that with the left arm. He did. There's absolutely nothing there.
By the way, Stan, during this restart, the fans at home will notice as the Raptors trying to put the finishing touches on the Nets. Final seconds of the quarter. Davis with the Baker to beat the horn. And that is the kind of night it's been, kind of series it's been for the Toronto Raptors. Dominating the Brooklyn Nets here in Game 4. A 29-point Raptors lead. The NBA playoffs on TNT. First round is presented by Rocket Mortgage in a regulation game. Musa will dribble out the final seconds, and it is over. The Toronto Raptors have posted their first ever playoff series sweep in their 25-year history.